Randall Park Mall, the rise and ruin of the world's largest mall. Welcome back to Mystic America. Today, we step inside a forgotten giant, a place once filled with music, laughter, and shining storefronts, now reduced to dust and haunting memories. This is the story of Randall Park Mall, the greatest mall ever built, and the one that fell faster than anyone imagined. 20-second setup. In 1976, Randall Park Mall opened as the largest shopping mall in the world, a glittering city under glass. But in just a few decades, it went from packed parking lots and grand opening galas to shuttered stores, police sirens, and eerie silence. Was it bad planning, suburban decline, or a symbol of America's changing dreams? Let's uncover how the mall that promised much more than everything became nothing at all. When Randall Park Mall opened its doors outside Cleveland, Ohio, it wasn't just another shopping center. It was a modern wonder. Built on the grounds of an old racetrack by legendary developer Edward J. DeBartolo Sr., the mall spanned 2.2 million square feet, boasted over 200 stores, 5 massive department anchors, and room for 9,000 cars. The grand opening in August 1976 was pure spectacle. The Tommy Dorsey Orchestra played, Hollywood celebrities mingled, and guests feasted on mountains of seafood and elegant dishes. The message was clear. This wasn't just a mall, it was a kingdom of consumption, and for a time, it worked. Teenagers cruised the ramps with shopping bags and smiles. Holidays brought crowds so thick they filled the parking lots. To locals, Randall Park wasn't just a building, it was a memory factory. But shadows form even in bright places. Just a year after opening, tragedy struck. An employee was robbed and killed in the parking lot. Soon, whispers spread. The mall wasn't safe. Local competition grew, especially from newer malls in wealthier suburbs. And as Cleveland's economy crumbled through the 80s and 90s, so did its retail palace. By the early 90s, vandalism, theft, and declining stores fed rumors of danger. Teens ran wild on weekends. Security tried to keep control. Some incidents were exaggerated. Others, sadly, were not. The mall earned a reputation it struggled to shake. Still, attempts were made to save it. Renovations, new cinemas, new policies. But each fix came too late. Once anchor stores left, empty hallways multiplied. The fountains shut off. Paint peeled. Skylights lit only dust and silence. By 2009, the electricity was cut. Randall Park Mall, once filled with shoppers, went dark. Years later, long after the last store closed, a photographer finally gained permission to explore the ruins. What he found was a haunting time capsule, broken glass glittering like diamonds, restaurants sealed since the late 70s, mannequins frozen in forgotten poses, and a lonely Christmas bear staring into nothing. Some parts looked untouched. Others looked like a storm had torn through. Nature crept in. A groundhog wandered the concourse where crowds once walked. A theater built in the late 90s still smelled new, but the world outside had already moved on. And then came the final blow. From demolition crews came dust and echoes. The mall once called much more than everything fell to rubble, and in its place rose a monolith of modern commerce, an Amazon fulfillment center. Where crowds once browsed aisles, robots now move packages. A symbol of what America wanted, replaced by what America became. Randall Park Mall wasn't just a building. It was a dream. The American promise of endless shopping, endless growth, endless optimism. And when it died, something else died with it. The golden age of the mall, the teenage hangout, the Saturday ritual. The place where life unfolded in food courts and arcade lights. Today, nothing remains but memories and a cautionary tale. Even the biggest dreams can collapse when the world changes faster than we do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into forgotten America, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. More mysteries, memories, and lost legends coming soon, right here on Mystic America.